Hi, my name is Angus, and I'm a rising junior from Bard High School Early College, and this is my first milestone to my project, the hand gesture control robot. And what I have here is basically two flex sensors, which are controlled by an Arduino Uno, and they control the micro servo. Like so. Each flex sensor individually controls their own micro servo, and in this milestone there are many parts to it. Two flex sensors, two sensors with two servos, two resistors, and an Arduino Nano. A flex sensor is basically a variable resistor where the resistance of the flex sensor increases as it is bent. The straighter the flex sensor, the less resistance it has. A resistor, or also known as a voltage divider, is basically there to detect the change in resistance, and it is there as the base resistance, so that it can detect when the flex sensor changes its own resistance. The servo contains 3 wires, each wire for something different: one for power, one for ground, and one for digital input. The servo is connected to the Nano so that when programmed, when the flex sensor is bent, the servo will start moving. There are a lot of differences between there aren't a lot of differences between the Arduino Nano and the Arduino Uno, except for the fact that the Arduino Nano is smaller than the Arduino Uno. So it wasn't that hard of a conversion to make between the Uno and the Nano. There were many things that I learned, and I made many mistakes while getting to my first milestone. Something I learned was that the flex sensors, something I learned was what flex sensors are and how it can be used to control micro servos. One mistake that I made was that I accidentally switched power and ground for my micro servo, so that the micro servo started heating up. Another mistake that I made was in the code, where when I try to make each flex sensor individually control each micro servo, I accidentally made both flex sensors to control servo 1, which was only one servo. And when I found the mistake, I changed one flex sensor to control servo 1 and one flex sensor to control servo 2. After I changed the mistake, both flex sensors controlled each servo individually, and it worked fine.